What's up, ThunderKats and Kittens? We made it to Saturday out here in the old Mac Dog. Making our rounds this morning. I think that's a rental truck. I don't know who's in that truck. I usually see it every Saturday. It's Amways. Mall to the left, Fifth Plaza to the right. radiator, I'm really starting to believe that. I got one coming off the torque tube there. Make sure those casters are in the right spot. This back, then we head south. I gotta change these casters out to all swivels. Easier moving this one around. This one here isn't bad. That moon is beautiful, y'all. Short man. Feel like I'm putting on a lot of weight. It's getting harder and harder getting in and out of this truck. truck. But it was an old 95 Mac MR with an easy pack body. And it was the only truck in the fleet that was different. It had like a mustard yellow tailgate. More orange yellow, yellowish orange. As opposed to the other trucks that had the bright yellow tailgates. This can here is always different. Sometimes there's only one bag in it. Other times it'll be full up. Full up today. Tight fit, but just enough room. If I know how to drive. Got a little weight on it too. Yeah, usually it's only like one small bag in here from the office. Throttle will cut out anything over 1400 RPMs. It stops. I think that's an overspeed control, overspeed limit control, something like that. Keeps you from blowing the pump up, working it too hard. Out, he can't drive. Uh-oh. Come on, reset. Off my game this morning, ThunderKats and Kittens. Give a shout out to Travis over at S&B Roll-Off. Big Travis and White Lightning. Hopefully we'll catch up with him again. Oh, the door didn't close. I Started taking on more stops, especially along Tar Boulevard. We try to keep them as dense as possible. The most I want to do between stops is like 2 to 3 minutes. Into it. Keeping my faith. It'll happen. Build routes one can at a time, you know. I've been procrastinating, and that's part of the issue with me too. Don't be like me, boys and girls. Be better. I still gotta replace the rod for the lids on this can, and also the casters. But it is a bear to get out of here. So what I end up having to do, open the doors up wider. This has been a very cool account. Started out doing junk removal for them, and then ended up with 3 stores originally. Now I'm down to 2. This is the other store that I had on Cleveland Avenue. I didn't have a container at the time, so I got with Green Diamond Waste Management. And he put one of his 2-yarders over there. So I subbed it out to him, and I'm a car over here. I can guarantee you she's gonna put up a fight getting out of here. Training my son that day, he set it down a little too hard. He didn't bend the plates. Some kind of way the casters got messed up. It's a little hard to maneuver. It's a pretty view. I'll tell you guys this. Not boasting on anything I've done, but just boasting in man, just the glory of Christ. Every time I get inside this truck, it's like a dream come true. A little kid out here having fun, you know. Total for the business, I've had 5 trucks, 2 pickups that served as delivery trucks, backup trucks, man, whatever I needed, parts delivery, parts pickup, you know, and then the 3 garbage trucks. It's a true blessing, I tell you. I'm a troubled youth, so a man with a plan. say, never let your past condemn you to think that you can't make it, you can't do what you want to do in life. It's the road I was on when I was younger. I'm just thankful that God stepped in the way he did. For me, it all came to a change, you know, wanting to change. My daughter, when she came into my life. Almost 30 years ago. Get off the door, man. So the front goes whichever direction it wants to. Steer back here. Yeah. Now the fun part, getting it back in. Had to get creative there, boys and girls. WCS can used to fit perfect. The only drawback with it here was the fact that they would put liquid waste in it and food and stuff, and that's what happened to their floor. It was fine at first, but when they started putting a lot of glass in the container, it actually ripped that poly bag that was in that can, so I had to replace it with this one. I'm enjoying these little short days while they last, because it's gonna get back to a point where we were before, working full time, and I gladly welcome it. It'll be a beautiful day, y'all. Beautiful day. Appreciate you guys riding along. Pray that y'all have a great weekend. Spread love, spread the message of love. Share your testimonies with everybody that you can. One thing I learned in life, you never know who's following you as far as watching you, how you move, how you act, how you react to situations. You know, we have to remember in life, sometimes we are the only mirror of Christ to others that they'll ever see. So it's important for us to live as best we can. Nobody's perfect. You're gonna make mistakes, but you try to live as best you can